We are back again on Hip Hop Battles HHB, and today we have a very, very, very special guest, one of the most special ones, because extremely rare for this occasion and for this channel. This is it's going to be an epic interview with my man, EJ Power in the house. How are you, my man?
What's up, yo?
There you go. We have from the Philippines. Right now, you are living in Denver, you said, but you are from the Philippines. Yeah, exactly.
Philippines, yeah.
Yeah, from Flip Top. And we are going to talk about that as well.
Oh.
And you were in Loteria. That's why we are having this conversation right now also. But first of all, because this is your very first time here, and thank you for accepting this interview.
Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. And I want to ask you the very first question that I always ask to all my guests, which is, what was your very, very first contact with hip hop in your life? Not with battle rap, but with hip hop.
Of course, music. Music is the first contact. Ever since I was a kid, I've been hearing a lot of hip hop songs, like the old school, like Tupac, Bone Thugs, Eminem, and also the Philippine hip hop, Francis M. That's like the king of Filipino rap in the Philippines, Francis Magalona, and then we got Legit Misfits, Death Threat, Glock 9, Looney. Yeah, those were the legends in the Philippines.
How did you get into battle rap? Like knowing hip hop and listening to rap songs, how that got you into battle rap?
Back in 2010, that's when I first watched Flip Top in YouTube. I don't know that it's called battle rap at that time. I thought it was called Flip Top. And
Okay.
then I start watching it, and then I thought it's just a roast battle. Like I didn't notice that they were rhyming. I start watching it frequently, and they keep uploading videos. And then a lot of newcomers also joined the Flip Top Battle League, and then that's when I noticed that they'd be using the metaphors and the figures of speech,
Exactly.
different kinds of figures of speech, like the simile, metaphor, the homophones, and then the one that I became impressed more is the multisyllabic rhymes.
Yeah.
More old school, lyrics are, only the last two syllables is the only thing that rhymes, right? But when I hear the multisyllabic rhymes, like every 7 syllables, sometimes 7 syllables rhymes, every 7 syllables of the word rhymes, that's where I became impressed. And then one time on at my school, back when I was in high school in the Philippines, my teacher asked us to write a poem, and then I tried doing that multisyllabic rhyme, and then wow, I can do it. I figured it out myself that wow, I can do it myself. And then there's this like people on my neighborhood in the Philippines that they do battle rap for fun. And then I start joining it, and then yeah, that's where I start doing battle rap. Like I start joining over the streets, like literally on the street, outside the streets. And then we
and before Flip Top, were there any freestyle battles in the Philippines before Flip Top?
I believe that before flip top happened, um, there was some freestyle battle with the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they they're already doing that.
Hmm.
They're already doing that.
Uh,
But flip top is the one that became well known when it comes to acapella battle rap.
is there any kind of freestyle tournament right now or freestyle league right now, or is just written battles like Flip Top?
So I'm gonna talk about flip top. Flip top have has what they call a tryouts.
Hmm.
When you want to join the league,
Yeah.
there's a tryout, and that's where I that's how I joined the flip top,
Hmm.
because I joined the tryouts, and the tryouts is actually a freestyle battle with a beat,
Wow.
and you got it's also a bracketing system, but it's gonna happen on one night, and you only gonna find out who you're gonna battling on that night
No,
also.
no.
Like
Hmm.
they're actually gonna I believe they're actually gonna make the bracket at the same night.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And how was that experience for you? Your very first
Oh,
experience there.
because I'm not a good freestyle. I'm gonna be honest
Hmm.
right now. I'm not a good freestyler. So when I joined that tryouts, it's like the first round I got fucked. Like I got beat up by
Yeah.
this good he's a friend of mine too. His name is Lanceta.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried my best, like I actually came there without no no written material at
Hmm.
all, because I wanna experience the spirit of a freestyle battle.
Yeah.
So whatever pops out pops out on my mind, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, and
Hmm.
then I didn't do great.
Hmm.
Yeah, but luckily he still got me into it in the flip top. Yeah.
Great, great. And let me ask you this: why do you think that battle rap is that popular in the Philippines? Because your numbers in on Flip Top, for instance, are nuts. It's completely insane. How would you explain that? Why it's so popular?
I believe that I cannot tell the exact reason,
Hmm.
but I believe one reason is people in the Philippines are more inclined on social media.
Hmm.
Like they're inclined to it. Like they're like probably when they wake up in the morning, oh, the first thing that they're gonna grab is their phone and then
Hmm.
scroll on the social media.
Hmm.
I think that's the one reason. And then it's for me it's unique. Battle rap is unique.
Hmm.
Um, the MCs can say whatever they want in a artistic way.
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
can they can vent out whatever they want to say, or they
Hmm.
can bully their opponent in an artistic way.
Exactly. In a
I
creative
think,
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
creative way, yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's where the Filipinos got curious.
Hmm. Hmm. And
Yeah.
what are the things during a battle rap? What are the things
Hmm.
that the Filipinos value the most? For instance, being aggressive,
Sorry about that.
being funny.
Hmm.
What are the things that Filipinos value the most?
I think they value the humor,
The humor. Hmm.
the jokes, the comedy. That's what they value most.
Hmm.
Um, that's what they appreciate more,
Hmm.
because they appreciate the deep ones, the aggressive ones, but it's what they more appreciate is the comedy, the uh yeah, the jokes, because I think their battle rap is one of their stress reliever too.
Hmm.
You know, like pastime. We know when you don't have to do something, and
Yeah.
like you just want to relax, and they gonna watch battle rap.
Great.
That's their stress reliever. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
the right
Yeah.
term.
Great way to put it. Yeah, a great way to
Yeah.
put it. Yeah. And well, so the next question is very important because I'm very curious about your reply to this. And is what was the relevance or the importance of this event for you, Loteria?
Biggest battle that I ever done in my life. Because
Wow.
first of all, this is my first ever English material that I've done.
Hmm.
I haven't done any English verses in tracks or somewhere else.
Hmm.
Just in this battle, I start writing you know on my second language.
Hmm.
Uh and also this is a for me, this is a proving ground in this country, like proving ground in this country that I can, you know, I can join you guys.
Hmm.
Like I can join these guys. I can do what they do, and also it's a proving ground also in my country that I can do English, English verses.
Hmm.
I can do English battles. I can match with the battle MCs from a different country, not
Exactly.
only in my country.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Well, like Looney versus Disaster, for instance, was
right.
insane
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Yeah. And you also
yeah,
asked for the Soros. And I saw that the Soros
yeah,
tweet something about you, like saying, "Yeah, let's do it, but on
yeah,
flip top." What do you think about that?
yeah. Oh, I was so hyped when I saw that, because I never thought that he's gonna take it seriously,
Hmm.
but I was hyped when I saw that. I saw his post.
Hmm.
Yeah, and we started following each other on Instagram too.
Hmm.
And a lot of the Filipino fans um saw his post, so I think they're also hyped.
Very good.
I hope it happens,
Yeah.
anytime soon. I hope so.
Well, and for sure, we are going to see you competing again in English, for sure, no doubt, because it was
Yeah,
amazing, man. You impressed everyone there,
yeah.
everyone. Yeah, and also you
Thank you,
spoke
thank
a
you.
little bit of Spanish. How is your Spanish? Are you fluent?
Yeah. No, I'm not actually, because I kind of predict the how is the
Hmm.
venue's gonna look like. Yeah, I saw the cards. Um, most of the I think almost all of the matchups are, you know, it's this country versus a Hispanic country.
Exactly.
So I kind of predict that the most of the crowd is gonna be Hispanic people. So I gotta insert something. I gotta insert maybe 4 8 bars that is Spanish, and then it's the I'm trying to think of a punchline, and
Yeah.
then I came up with this word called "entiendes."
Hmm.
I think it sounds good for me. And I know the entiendes means like, do you understand, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And then I tried to, search some words that rhymes with entiendes, like,
Hmm.
pretendes, serpientes, dientes.
Yeah.
And then I came up with the most punchline, like the que tú no más pretendes,
It's
like, because I watched his battle with
yeah.
Aptos Uno, and he spit out a little bit of Spanish,
Yeah.
Spanglish, but I tried to show the people that, I will speak straight up Spanish,
Hmm.
like 4 bars,
Yeah.
or 8 bars. Then yeah, that's how I came up with it. Yeah.
Yeah. That was fire, man.
And yeah, I was happy that, the people appreciated it.
Hmm. For sure. And well, let me ask you about a few of the battles that happened that night. For instance, let's go
Oh,
with 6 syllables against Johnny Storm. What can you say about that battle?
I think I missed some parts of it
Hmm.
because Callie's move tried to interview me at the parking lot that
Okay.
time. I
Yeah.
think when we came in, it already started, and I think it's halfway done already. That's
Hmm.
why I missed some part of it, and I also missed Jack and Saint, which
Hmm.
is I want to watch it really bad because I see them battle before, but that was the battle before my battle. So I gotta focus. I gotta meditate or something.
Yeah.
My rituals before some of my rituals before the battle.
Hmm.
So I haven't watched it,
For
perfectly.
sure. For sure. And did you
But
watch did you
yeah.
watch Il Máscaras versus Loso?
Oh, yeah. That was crazy. Like Il Mascara, he did great. He did
Hmm.
great, but Loso, for me, that was the performance of the night.
Hmm.
Like while I was watching it, I'm getting a goosebumps. I don't know why, but that was crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe because of you know, the theme of their battle, but
Hmm.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. It was
The Il
very
Mascara versus Loso.
very aggressive like approach, right?
Yeah,
Very violent approach.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
crazy, man. Yeah, the power that Loso has, and well, Il Mascaris
yeah,
is a complete showman. It's unique, so
yeah.
that was the idea of that battle. Completely fire, yeah. And what do you think about the one that Denter had versus Cortez? Because that one was maybe the battle of the night, Denter versus Cortez.
Yeah, I agree. I agree also, Cortez as always, don't disappoint. But yeah, I agree that was the battle of the night because
Hmm.
they both, toe to toe with each other. But for me, if I'm gonna judge it, I think Cortez got it.
Hmm. Yeah,
I like both their material.
hmm. Yeah, for sure. And what about Arsenal versus Eptos?
Yeah, that one also is a battle of the night candidate for me.
Hmm.
But yeah, because the way that Eptos, elevates himself from his battle with Cali Smooth,
Hmm.
he leveled up himself from that battle. And
Hmm.
then Arsenal, I think he took it lightly, but still showed some class.
Hmm.
He still showed who he is, who he really is.
Hmm. Exactly. He has a presence like out of this
Because
world. And who won that battle from your point of view? Let me put you on the spot right
oh
there.
man, I gotta watch the battle again. I gotta
Yeah.
watch the battle again. But on the live, oh, I gotta give it to Arsenal. But I gotta watch the battle because
Again, yeah.
Arsenal, like I said earlier, I gotta watch it again. But on the live, if I'm gonna judge it, I gotta give my vote to Arsenal by
By this part.
little bit,
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And let's talk
yeah,
before talking about your battle, let's talk one more, which was the last one of the night, live there, was Juan Zarate against Danny fucking Myers. So what can you say about that battle in
yeah.
particular?
Whew. That was, you know, well deserved to put on a main event.
Yeah.
to be put on the last battle. The one thing that I noticed is I think Danny Myers kind of stumbled at the first round,
Hmm.
redeemed himself on the second and third round.
Hmm.
But one Zarate, I was surprised, like because I see him on the like the VIP
Hmm.
lounge, sitting on the massage chair and shit. Yeah, and then I haven't seen him battle before, but I
Hmm.
already heard about him.
Hmm.
He's not gonna face Danny Myers for no reason.
Hmm. Exactly.
Then yeah, their stage presence. His stage presence was great.
Hmm.
His voice is well modulated, and then his delivery was so clear.
Hmm.
His I don't know if is that his first English battle?
Yeah, that was his very first
Damn.
English battle.
Yeah, that was a well-deserved spot for a main event,
Yeah,
for
for
a
sure,
last battle of the night.
for sure. And who won that one?
Like I said, at the live, I will have to give it to Juan,
Hmm.
just because the first round of Danny Myers.
Yeah,
He fell off a little bit, but I have to watch all the battles
all the
again,
battles again.
because
Yeah, for
it's
sure,
different on the live and it's different
for
on the
sure.
video.
100% different. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And well, let's go right into your battle now. So you were talking a little
Yeah.
bit about the rituals you say that you do before your battles.
Yeah.
So can you tell the audience about that?
Yeah.
What are your rituals?
Yeah, I tried not to talk to everyone before my battle, and are you asking about when I was at the venue
Yeah,
already? When I
yeah.
I was at the place? Yeah, I tried to zone myself before my battle.
Hmm.
Try not to talk to anyone, and then listen to some music. Some music that will get me hyped up, like the actual minute before my battle,
Hmm.
and then try just to focus. Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to put myself on the zone
Hmm.
so I can give my 100%
Hmm.
on the battle.
Exactly, exactly. Someone told me that you were doing push-ups like backstage.
It's all. Oh yeah, yeah, he was in there, and Los. I think Los also. Did he tell you that? Damn.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause
good.
I wanna be energized.
Exactly. Yeah,
I wanna
that's
be energized.
yeah.
That's why I did it. Yeah.
It's a good idea, man. For sure, it's a good idea to do something like
Yeah.
that or to meditate, like to be zone, like
Mhm.
locked in. Yeah, very good, very good. And
Yeah.
how was your writing process for this battle? How long did it take you to write the whole battle? Because it was your very first battle in English.
I didn't start right away because I wanna feel the pressure first.
Hmm.
Like the time pressure. So I tried to write some songs before writing on our battle. And when the 2 months prior hits, I tried to watch some of his battles.
Hmm.
The most recent one, the Eptos Uno. That's what I watch frequently because he told me uh he told me that battle is the one that he wants. Like he wants our battle to be like that,
Hmm. Exactly.
like
Join two
some
cultures.
culture, culture clash, something like that. So I think it happened also in LA. So I tried to observe the crowd on that battle.
Hmm.
Because that's what's gonna be the crowd is gonna look like on our battle.
Hmm.
And then also I asked some pioneers from my country like Looney
Hmm.
and Enigma specifically. I asked them on advice on how to write some English material, and yeah, they give me some good advice, some tips on how to, approach the crowd from this country and, understand the slangs
Yeah.
because it's two different slangs. I cannot just write on Tagalog bars and then translate it directly to English. It's
Exactly.
not gonna sound, it's never gonna be the same.
Exactly.
When I finished my materials, my 3 rounds, I tried to let them hear it. Just to just to know if there's like a cringy line on that one or some whack lines that I have to remove, and also to check my grammar. I don't wanna spit some grammatically wrong lines.
Yeah.
Because I'm still representing something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. Very clever.
and I don't know what kind of lines are the that kind of crowd is gonna appreciate. So
Hmm.
I try to compile punchlines as much as possible, as much as I can, and then try to make it sound good. Try to make it sound good
Hmm.
with the flow. So yeah,
And and
and
when you are writing in Tagalog, how long does it take you to write a whole battle, but in Tagalog?
usually a month in because in Flip Top, when I battle in Flip Top, they usually give us at least a month
Okay.
before preparing, on our material.
Hmm. Would you say that you change a little bit of your style battling on flip top and battling in LA on Loteria? Did you change some of your style or it was the same? Because I noticed that you are very very funny. That's one of the features you have.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say that I changed a lot of my styles
Hmm.
because in when I'm battling a flip top, I got this comedic persona, humor guy, not a hard hitting punches guy.
Hmm.
I believe that it's not gonna work when I battle in Loteria
Hmm.
because as you can see the card, there's like heavy. That's a heavy lineup. So I gotta change some of my style. I watched more English battles so I can understand what kind of approach will I do.
Hmm.
And that's the crazy part because I feel like on this battle I got more freedom. I can do, I can do whatever I want
Hmm.
because when I battle in the Philippines, I gotta stick to that persona.
Hmm.
Because if I ended up, more serious in flip top, they're uh, they're not. I believe that they're not gonna appreciate it.
Hmm.
Like what is he? They're gonna be like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be funny like
Hmm.
that. But on this bat on Loteria, I still mix some of my old style, like at the beginning of my first round, right?
Hmm.
Like I never expected that they're gonna appreciate my Filipino accent on that one. Then wow, like wow, the crowd loved it.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, but I still gotta put some of the like the metaphors, the homophones on that one.
Yeah, for sure. And the direct approach, you were very,
Yeah,
very aggressive with your approach as well. So you, like you said, this is
yeah,
not like just a battle. It's like a territorial expansion.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
That was a good one.
That's the approach that I wanna put on that battle. But like Cali's supposed try to prove that I don't belong there,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna prove him and all the people that I belong on that.
Hmm.
I belong on that place, you know.
Exactly, exactly. And what do you think about Cali's material?
I expected his third round that's gonna be like that
Hmm.
because um that's what he usually do, like what he did in the third round.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect that he's gonna switch off again, like on an aggressive one
Hmm.
on like his ender. So yeah, I was trying to think of some rebuttals, but I ended up not spitting it because like he changed his style.
Hmm.
Kind of changed his style. But first and second round, that was crazy. Like I think he matched my comedic style also
Yeah. Yeah.
on the especially he got. I remember one of his lines said like, "If these dudes start winning, I'm gonna call immigration," something like that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit was funny.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
great battle, man. It was great.
yeah,
And you shocked everyone there because no one knew what to expect from you, actually. And that's why,
hmm,
because we cannot see your battles, or flip top
yeah.
battles, because we don't understand them. So it's going to be huge, this for you. And I would like to ask you something else. What are your dream battles? Who would you like to battle next in English?
In English, all
Yeah,
right. Yeah, who the person that I called out,
yeah,
Thesaurus, you
thesaurus.
know. But yeah, I mean, I will uh, I will accept anybody, but
Hmm.
I kind of want to battle in King of the Dot, you know. Not my bucket list, but I think it's gonna be a good experience, to battle on that league.
For sure, for sure. And I think it's
Yeah.
a kind of environment that suits you, suits you the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, to answer your question, I kind of want to battle Thesaurus because
Hmm.
I'm a huge fan.
Hmm. And let me
I'm a
ask
huge
you
fan.
something else, because for us or for many people, they just know Looney because of the battle against Disaster. So, would you battle Looney someday, for instance?
I would say, I mean, I would say no because it's like it's like my number one idol.
Hmm.
Like I'm a huge fan of him. Like if you're gonna ask me my top battle MC slash rapper in the Philippines, I'm gonna say his name, Looney.
Hmm.
And I don't think I can write I cannot think, because when you write a battle, material,
Hmm.
you're gonna think about some dirt of your opponent,
Hmm.
right? I don't think I can write something against him.
Hmm.
But if it's a compliment, I can write something, but
Yeah.
some bad things about him, I don't think I can because
Hmm.
I cannot see anything.
Hmm. Hmm.
And he's a good rapper. He's a great battle MC. He battles in English and Tagalog. He battle in a different he speaks different dialect too, because Philippines got some different dialects, and
Hmm.
he speaks that dialects too. So
Wow.
yeah, I will say I will rather watch him than battle him.
Hmm.
I would rather listen to him than battle.
Very good. Very good. And well, let me ask you to finish the interview. I have just three more questions. The first one is, what are
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
next goals? What are your next goals for your future, for your near future? What can we expect from Eager
yeah. So
Power?
okay, so hopefully before the year ends, I can release my first album. It's called To the First Power, but it's gonna be on my language, of course. But yeah, that's for the music part, and
Hmm.
for the battle part,
Dope.
I'm planning to join a tournament in Flip Top next year. Hopefully, everything goes perfect, because I'm gonna be going back and forth from here in the Philippines.
Hmm.
Depends on how far will I go on that tournament. I cannot tell yet, but that's my plan for the battling part, and I gotta focus on that one. I would love to battle here in US again, battle an English, join an English battle again, but I think I gotta focus on that one
Hmm.
first. But yeah, that's for the next year. It depends on how far will I go on that tournament. How will I how will I do on that tournament?
Perfect. Dope. Dope. And well, I would like to ask you something else so people can know better about the Philippines and Flip Top. So, can you tell me your top five best battle rappers from the Philippines?
That's hard.
But with no order.
Oh my
Don't worry
God.
about the order. The
Okay.
your personal favorite five.
Okay. So I would say the first one is Looney, of
Hmm.
course, I'm like his biggest fan. And then Abra,
Hmm.
I don't know if you've heard about
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
He's I battled him
yeah.
last year. Yeah. And I got beat up, I lost on that battle.
Hmm.
I would say this dude named BLKD, but it's pronounced as Balakid.
Okay.
In his prime days, he was I believe he is unbeatable, and
Hmm.
I'll say he's the one who changed the game in Filipino rap battle.
Hmm.
Because
Interesting.
at first it was like a comedy, comedy punchline mostly, but when he entered the scene, he introduced the when he entered the scene, he introduced the wordplay,
Hmm.
the the metaphors. No, not introduced, but I would say he didn't introduce it. Sorry about the term. He didn't introduce it, but he makes it more famous, I will say. He makes it more famous. He makes it more well known
Well known.
on
Hmm.
the way I think the way he delivered his bars, his style. Yeah,
Hmm.
and I will say he's the game changer of the league. I will say that.
Wow. Wow. And
And
can you give me two
then
more names?
two more names. I'll say Batas.
Hmm.
Batas. The reason is he became a champ on the tournament that I'm gonna join next year. He became a champ twice back
Hmm.
to back, and that for me that is a hard thing to do.
Hmm. For
Like,
sure.
yeah, like he deserves to be on the top five, for
Hmm.
that reason.
Hmm.
I got a lot of names on my
Yeah,
mind right now,
I
but
believe.
um,
The last one is always the most difficult one because you have to decide among many, many names.
yeah, I got three names on my mind
Hmm.
right now that I want to say.
You can say the three of them.
Okay, his name is Mott.
Hmm.
The reason is he's still undefeated up to this day,
Hmm.
and he also became a champ on the tournament on the same year that he joined Flip Top,
Wow.
and I don't think anybody does that yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's like the rookie of the year and a champ at the same time. Like
Hmm.
how
Wow.
crazy was that, right?
Impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this guy named Tipsy D, I will say that I will say he's the reason why I joined battle rap, because
Hmm.
the very first event that I watched Flip Top, he's like the main event. It's a two on two. He partnered with other guy, and then Looney and Abra partner with each other,
Hmm.
and then I watched it live. That's the very first event of Flip Top that I went to.
Hmm.
Um, and I was impressed, you know. I was impressed on that battle, and I, I told myself, "Yeah, I wanna do this, you know.
Hmm.
I wanna do this too." And yeah, I will say because he's the reason why, one of the reason why I joined battle rap,
Wow.
because I love this. I loved his style. He's not that active no more, but I wish he comes
Hmm.
back, and I think if he comes back, he still got it, you know. It's not
Great.
gonna be gone. And
Great. And you said you had one more, right?
his name is Apex. It's the fact that when he's in his prime, when he's in his A game,
Hmm.
he's unbeatable.
Hmm.
He's I don't think nobody can beat him if he's in his A game, he likes if he likes to battle his opponent, you know, if he's gonna face an opponent that he's actually wants to battle, I think, yeah. And punchlines, you know, he can balance comedy and hard hitting lines.
Hmm.
He's so versatile. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
so yeah, those were the names, you know.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wanted to know more about that because, as I said, we cannot understand those battles, sadly. So, if we know the names, maybe we can see a little bit of them and start knowing a little bit more about Flip Top and what's going on there with in the Philippines. That's the idea. So, last words for the audience, my man. Anything that you want to say to the audience to end the interview?
Wait for my battle to get uploaded. My battle against Callus movie is gonna be a crazy one, and I just wanna, I just wanna say thank you to all those who supports me, uh, to all those who support me, to all those who believe in my, material, to all
Hmm.
those who appreciate my material, and yeah, that's it. I'm doing this, I'm doing these things for myself, but also, for the fans
Hmm.
who really appreciate me. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for especially for all the compliments that I've been receiving lately. I never expected that, especially, the non-Filipino people that appreciates me. So
Hmm.
thank you so much. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna put up some, put up something, music, battles, more battles. I hope you still, I hope you keep, supporting me.
For sure, and you deserve all the things and all the compliments that you received for sure because you did great and you had a whole career. So we are going to be waiting for your next album, for your very first album, and for
Thank
your
you. Thank
next
you.
battles again. So thank you for being here, man. It was very, very interesting, and I hope to see you
Yeah.
again in another
Yeah.
interview, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime. Anytime.
Very good, very good. And stay tuned because also we already interviewed Kali Smooth and we talked about this battle and the whole event. So if you haven't seen that, go and check that out. And I'm going to leave all the links in the description so you can follow EJ Power and go and listen to his new album in the next months and also to see his battles. So thank you, my man. Thank you for being here and see
Thank
you
you.
next time. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Bye bye, my man.
Bye.